This is Izzy Feldman. I want to tell you, I meant to tell you this story. I think I started it a long time ago. But these are true stories. You watch on TV all these ghost tales, paranormal things on TV, but they actually exist. I've experienced one, and a very dear friend of mine who's no longer on this earth experienced in his day in the 20s. They came from New York, down on Mott Street and Hester Street and all that area. And he was down and out and broke. That's when the Depression came in and people had no money. And that's when they banned all liquor. Well, to make a long story short, my friend was broke with his family. And he was going around, he was living with his in-laws. He couldn't take it no more in those walk-up apartments and cold water flats where the bathrooms were out in the hall. So he decided to look for his own apartment. So they found an apartment, beautiful, beautiful apartment, unbelievable for the time. Very well fixed, very well. And the man that wanted to rent it to him says, please take the apartment. You'll have nothing but luck. He said he had built this apartment for his son, who was a dentist. And the son wind up, it was a magnificent place, beautiful toilets, bathrooms, bedrooms, whatever, kitchen. And my friend took the apartment with his wife and his sister-in-law and his babies. Or they weren't born yet, or they were on their way. Make a long story short, when they moved into the apartment, he was down on the balls of his ass. He didn't have 30 cents to rub together. I think the man charged him $12 a month or something like that. He said, you'll be very lucky. Now my friend, being broke, all of a sudden, prohibition days were in. He started walking around delivering packages for, I guess, in them days, the mobsters. He started making a few dollars with the liquor, delivering liquor. Till he decided, you know what, I'll make my own bathtub gin, bathtub liquor, and he started making a few dollars. He had a lot more money than he ever had. But all the while this was going on, the wife would come home, say visit, going shopping, come in, the radio would be on, lights would be on in the house. He said, who the hell left the lights and radio on? There was nobody home. She didn't think nothing of it. She'd shut the radio, shut the lights. They'd be eating, all of a sudden the radio would go on again. The family said, who opened the radio? Nobody. They go to sleep at night, they hear dishes in the kitchen, radio, lights going on and off. They started getting a little nervous, worried. Then finally one day, my friend was in the crapper, taking a crap, and in the tub next to him, the body of the dentist was there looking at him. And he said to him, how are you, Joe? How you been? And my friend got diarrhea. He got frightened to death. He couldn't believe his eyes. He started calling for his wife. His wife comes in. What is he? He says, do you see Alan in the guy's name was Alan. Do you see Alan in the tub? She says, what? I don't see anybody. He's right here, he's talking to me. True story. Anyway, nobody believed him. He went and delivered. He got up. He finally got up from the bathroom. Said, "I'm leaving you, Alan." He left. His wife went about her business. They all went about their business. But then it started happening frequently. The bedroom door would open. Alan would be standing there. This, that, there. Till they got so frightened, they moved out. So they told me the ghost story. Many, many years later, they were very nice people, very generous, very cordial, helpful in any way they could be. Well, while I was looking around for a little place of my own, they said, "There's a place for sale, you should go look at it." And I was looking to buy a little house at the time, a little place in the country to get away. And they moved from the city many years later, because he had a few dollars after, and he bought a little place in the country and a little business. He had a business. And when I told them I was looking for a little place to buy, they told me there was a place for sale, well, a couple of miles away from where they were, and they had heard about it, and I should go see the lawyer, a lawyer who had it, and make them an offer they couldn't refuse. So when I asked the price of the place, it was much, much more than I thought it would be. So I made them an offer, a ridiculous offer, not knowing anything about the house. And they accepted the offer. And I wound up with the place for very little money. I'm going to cut this off and continue, but it's true stories, and I'm going to give you two other incidents that happened all the while, but these are true, honest stories. Ghosts do exist. There's no question about it. Whether they're angels or demons, I don't know, but they do exist.